give you hope in the darkest of time before the fourth quarter. When you talk to a kind of got me doing what I ought to decline. But here we go though. A lot then ain't no let the mojo. We can blend, we can swirl, we can fro-yo. Got my gadget on.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Matthew Boyd.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Josh Smith, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right side. Corner. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Sam Haggerty getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Corey Seager stands in now and watches strike one. Seager mashed a couple of homers in his last game. And the lefty kicks, delivers. The shortstop takes the ball. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 6.
Here's Josh Young. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Rangers leave one. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're dialed into the show.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not some.
Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Nathan Eovaldi. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Eovaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. On the ground to the left, Seager. And they get Nico Horner one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Nico Horner.
Well, these days, we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So, they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Dansby Swanson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swanson launched a homer in his most recent game. On the ground to third, Young. And Swanson is set down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Tucker.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And that's in there for strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 outs, bases empty. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. There's a strike. And that one way outside. And the count even 1-1. Right side. Garcia heads after it. Nabs it. And that ends the inning. So nothing on the scoreboard through 1. We're back on the show from Wrigley in a few. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Second inning set to go. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Boyd back to work. There's a strike. Heim, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ball.
Got it. And There's one down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Inside, ball one. Second inning here, no score. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll circle the bases. His second of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
The changeup missing. And that's ball two. Well struck left field. Happ ranging back on it. And gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 is the count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging.
Batting up.
2 outs, base is empty.
Adolis.
So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And that's
Ball, that's off
outside.
the plate.
That's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air. Bush under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that misses. Ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Bush. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting 7, the third baseman, John Birdie.
John Birdie at the plate. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's in there at the knees. And that one ripped to left. Langford makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Kelly matched a homer in his last game. Carson Kelly in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Kelly with some impressive production lately. Hit in the air, center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Smith.
On the ground, Horner. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The batter, the center fielder, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
So now it's Corey Seager. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one misses. 2-2. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. Going to count 1-2. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Corner stands in now, looks at that one inside. To third. Slings it across, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now Kyle Tucker, a single his first time. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Next offering upstairs. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Off the mark there. And the count is even, 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
A swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Josh Young.